Chapter 1 Destiny Unravels. After many centuries in the Emerald Dream, Malfurion awakens from his terrible nightmare. Putting the doubts in his mind aside, he ventures out of his barrow den and into the wilderness. Typo. You want to see me do it on hard, yeah? Yeah. I've done it before, it's not too bad. What is the meaning of this? The horn has not been sounded. Still, my dream felt the very essence of the land suffer around me. Could it be? I must reach the mountain pass and seek counsel with the eternal spirits.
For Kalimdor, Anudora, it shall be done.
You never do find the barrow dens in retail.
Anudora,
In WoW.
it shall be done.
Or where Illidan was imprisoned.
Something is amiss.
I'll go back there once I
For
have people
Kalimdor,
to assist.
Ashtarodana,
Malfurion's a bit weak right now.
it shall be done.
The ominous voice wasn't wrong. He's a bit of a pusher.
Ashtarodana, for Kalimdor,
Disliking his
it shall be
abilities here. Vile creatures. Your kind has no place on these sacred grounds.
Ashtarodana, Torfala Nordora, for Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtarodana, Anudora,
While the intro did say about the Night Elves living in peace,
it shall
they did have wars with the trolls. That is an actual canon thing.
Ashtarodana, it shall be done. Anudora, for Kalimdor, Anudora, for Kalimdor, Ashtarodana,
Damn you.
it shall be done. Ashtarodana, it shall be done. For Kalimdor, press the attack. Ashtarodana,
Hoorah. Like, obviously, this is its own thing. The creator is very insistent upon that. It is its own thing. But I do like just to see like where they overlap and where they contrast. It's just something I like to do. It's like, ah, yes, I can see like they say A, B, and C. This says A, X, and C. Cool. I just like to see like it's kind of like you look at an alt history story. It's like, ah, so it deviates here and here compared to actual history. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know.
Anudora, it shall be done.
Like these events play out instead of, this thing. Just framing it like that, it helps me appreciate the, changes they've made. By actually acknowledging there's even... Well, not changes they made, but... It helps me appreciate their story more by acknowledging the differences between it and the actual canon.
Anudora, it shall be done. Ashtarodana,
Ooh. Well, Shand of Stormrage, you've returned. Rise, most noble furbolgs. The Archdruid and Moonglade calls upon your strength in this hour of need.
It shall be done. Pathetic wretches. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall
Ruby of Health.
Anudora.
That's new.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
I can't remember.
It shall be done.
Turnrow did.
Anudora.
This is his fourth campaign.
Ashtherodanador.
Is this in the same continuity as the other campaigns? Like the Mimi Jokey artist one? Because that had Uther as a raving lunatic. Like, it's like like if they are in the same continuity, it's an interesting progression from Mimi comedic one to more and more serious.
Ashtherodanador. Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor.
But yeah, I think they put, I think Turner put in some of the, well, I'm going to assume some of the models from the Reforged edition into this. I can only assume. Scenarios looks a lot different than I expected. And then the dragons are very high definition, but they actually look good. I'm a little iffy on Scenarios' model. I can only assume that's Blizzard's work.
For Kalimdor.
That or I just grievously offended someone at Hive Workshop.
It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
It's just like people fighting with planks.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Press the attack.
Focus fire.
For Palanai. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Hope we don't have to fight too much more before we get to... Of course. Can I just run by...
Something is amiss. It shall be done. As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Okay, yeah, that can be done. I'll just pull the rest back. I think this is a custom map. Like this screen here. I think this is custom work. It's well done.
The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Communing with nature. Strange. The land doesn't appear to have suffered at all. Perhaps the distress is located elsewhere in the world. Spirits of the forest, I implore you, show me what is hidden from my sight. Show me what dangers have marked this earth. I see. The desolate lands of southern Kalimdor. One of its inhabitants' homes has been destroyed, though it appears the attack was some time ago. By a rune. This forsaken realm lies in ruins. Will the Legion be responsible for such destruction? If true, then this worries me greatly. I remember still, there is no sign of the demons. I don't understand. There must be more to what I have seen. If I'm to recognize that, it's been too long. I don't. Eternal spirits, scour the earth once more. Show me if the demons have set foot in Ashenvale. A great conflict took place here, but not by the Legion's hands. The Legion's hand. Who else could harbor such malice with my people? I felt no power. Its waters reek of dark energies, yet the soul around it remains pure and untainted. Where did this power come from? To what end serves this fountain if not to defile? My awakening seems to be a result of these horrific events. It is as if the land pleaded for my return. I am in your deck, great spirits. This peril is greater than I feared. Must hasten to reunite with my people. Gonna have to leave the bearmen behind for the time being.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
We'll come back with some assistance.
It shall be done.
Press the attack.
Ashtarodaladu. It shall be done. Anudora.
These really do stand out. They kind of pop. They aren't in standard Warcraft 3.
Ashtarodaladu. Torfala Nordora. Anudora.
Press the attack.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Hoorah. Bit expensive on mana, but it does help me burn down enemies so much sooner.
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Ooh. Awesome. 1, 2. I'm not gonna play for much longer. Ooh. It's already late, so I want to go. I want to go to sleep. I want to go to bed. I'll try and finish this mission though. I think the missions in this were kind of expansive. Ooh, it disarms them. Nice. I think the missions in this were kind of expansive, like they will take a time, especially the open world one, where it's a later on mission. You have to it's like the Rexar campaign. There's tons of sub maps to it. That one will certainly take a while. But yeah, I'll try my best to finish this now, but we'll see how it plays out.
It shall be done.
It's also possible that some of these models are just fan revamps off Hive Workshop. I really don't know.
It shall be done.
Oh shit! It already broke out. Hey lads, could you just please fuck off? Leash or something. People save me. Shanto Stormrage, by the grace of Elune, you've awakened. You have awakened. Ishnu Allah, fellow sentinels. Dark times are upon us, for the hour of prophecy draws near. What news of Nighthaven? Fellow sentinels. Contact with the village has been severed, Shando. Rumor has it the town has been besieged by a new threat. My sisters and I were unable to aid them. Most peaceful murlocs in the nearby river have become vile and assail us to no end. What is more, the northern passage to Nighthaven has become unresponsive. We are unable to reach our sisters. Then we must restore the bridge. My power over nature is diminished as of late, so we must journey to the Moonglade Isle and reclaim the Horn of Cenarius. We must proceed immediately, sentinels, if we are to reach Nighthaven in time.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Would be nice. Oh, praise be.
The land
Praise
and
be.
I are one.
Down here.
Ashtherodonador.
Okay.
Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike.
Ooh, a potent self-heal.
My watchers are ready.
The land and I are one.
So yeah, there is two routes to this. Highborn and Sentinels. Originally, the Highborn was the only one that was accessible. At least when I did this. The Highborn was the only one that was accessible. That's the evil route. The Sentinel route was added later on, and it's the good route. We're going the good route today. If you want to see the evil route, I've already done that run. Check that out on my channel elsewhere.
It shall be done.
Press the attack.
Damn it. I want to minimize my losses because I damn well need to minimize my losses.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Anudora.
Awesome.
Kalamdor.
That's good enough.
Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Ashtherodonador. For Kalamdor. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. It shall be done.
One int. Does that do any damage? No. 1, 2.
The land and I are one.
Move.
For Kalimdor. Torfala Nordora.
Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
For Kalimdor.
Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. It shall be done. Anudora.
For Kalimdor.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Well, we can do this. We can do this.
The land and I are one. Anudora. It shall be done.
For Kalimdor.
Attack. Dark Troll. Do we ever really see those in WoW?
Ashtherodanador.
Lots of stuff just don't carry over between Warcraft 3 and retail, and you know, lots of stuff don't carry over between Warcraft 3
It shall be done.
and WoW. A lot of stuff just don't carry over. So it's always curious to see like what does and what doesn't.
Ashtherodanador.
So often I hear a "Vert" whir from my PC, and it's concerning.
Anudora.
For Kalimdor.
Oh, I just had to check and make sure my I still had space to record. I've been slow on deleting stuff I've uploaded. Been slow on doing my editing too.
For Kalimdor.
Ashtherodanador.
For Kalimdor.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Inventory is full.
Ooh, he's a healing thing in there.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
It's like Pokemon. You always want to check out your PC when you start off because there's a potion in there.
It shall be done.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Light of a Loon. Heals her for a little over half hit points. Nice. And she can get 2.5 casts out before she's So that's not bad. And she regens. She regens slow, but I've seen slower, so it's not too bad.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Uh-oh. Sorry, I thought I saw some
Anudora.
attack. Someone got bored. Ah.
My watchers are ready.
Seriously? Fine. We're dealing with the dead elf. Oh, this was worthwhile. This was worthwhile.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor,
Awesome.
as sleep dulled my senses.
I think I should continue the main quest for a moment, because the horn is a power upgrade for Malfurion, and the Morlocks over here are tough, if if memory serves.
Anudora, Ashtarodalado. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtarodalado. Anudora. How dare you! For Kalimdor. Ashtarodalado. For Kalimdor.
My watchers are ready.
Something is amiss.
Alright.
Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtarodalado. Anudora.
Ooh, I think I remember a later on mission being rough. It's been a long time since I've done these missions. Swore a save just a moment ago, but apparently not.
The land and I are one. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done.
Ooh, missed this one.
Ashtarodalado. For Kalimdor. Ashtarodalado.
But yeah, I remember a mission later on being rough.
Anudora. How dare you! It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtarodalado. It shall be done.
You have to flee through the forest. Demons were following. I think it was in Malfurion's quest anyway. You have to flee through a forest. Demons are following you. Or maybe this was Arcane. Yeah, this might have been Arcane. Yeah, I think there was orcs and undead, and there's demons chasing you, and you had to flee. And I found the best way was to minimize fighting as much as possible, so that the demons would have to slow down to fight everyone else. That must have been Arcane.
For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Inventory.
Anudora. Ashtarodalado. Anudora.
You knew Dora? What? Actually, I'm gonna stop for a mo. BRB. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Warcraft 3. Apologies for the abrupt end there. I got tired. I also got some editing done. I finished off the Andrulian online adventures playtest stuff I had, and started getting stuff rendered out. "36 seconds in and I'm already stopping. Woo. I like the formation.
It shall be done.
Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador.
Right, more lizards. I really hope Malfurion gets some new abilities when we reject the power to well, because I'm not really a fan of this toolset.
It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done.
He doesn't have an ult here, probably reliant on you making the choice. Like, Nature's Wrath is it's a nice ability, but it doesn't do damage. It just nerfs enemies, which is useful. It's certainly useful. This makes treants to fight for you, which is useful, but there's a limit to it, because you do lose those trees. And this does do damage, but it's to a single guy. And it's not a, like, high burst thing, it's a limited damage over time. $30 damage per second over 30 seconds isn't bad, but it's...
Has sleep
I would like
dulled
something
my senses?
stronger.
For Kalimdor. Anudora.
But yeah, we'll double back and fight the Murlocs
Ashtherodanador.
after we get the horn. As long as it doesn't try to strop.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
You got mana. That is just a baseline Warcraft 3 creep, yeah? What if you do encounter wolves with mana in, like that's an actual canon unit in Warcraft 3, no? We never actually encountered them in, WoW.
Anudora.
Magic wolves. I suppose there's the one in Pandaria that's a clear riff on Sif, but... beyond that...
An honor. Certainly.
Has sleep.
I should have known. Cursed night elves. Our master's arrival draws near. You will all perish before the might of the Legion. Foul wretches. Pains me to think how you sinister beasts could have ever called yourselves night elves.
Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be
Shut him down.
Ashtherodanador.
Go trees, beat him up. It looks as if the staters attempted to follow this fountain. It fortunately showed up in time to stop them. The land seems unaffected by the wild's foul magic, Shendo. What could the satyrs be planning? Their plans are shrouded in darkness and vile intent. We must remain vigilant. What's she talking about? Like, they were attempting to do so, but we stopped them in time. So, but she's talking as if the well was tainted. So I'm not really following that one. Is there still foul magics about it? In that case, maybe we shouldn't be drinking from it.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
for Palanai.
Woo. Didn't save. Whoops.
I am the blade of the goddess.
It shall be done. Ashtherodanadon has dulled my senses.
Annoying. Reason for that was when I routed him, they all went to switch to another target, pulling my archers in. But I pulled everyone back to fight this guy,
It shall
and
be
didn't
done.
push my archers back in accordance.
Ashtherodanadon.
Like, you only get benefit of his tree abilities if there's like multiple trees around, you know? So if you're fighting in a place without trees, that ability just doesn't work.
The land and I are one.
But meanwhile, like, Leodrin from that other campaign,
It shall
she can
be
just
done.
flash a light whenever she wants. She can just Divine Storm whenever she wants.
Anudora.
Alright, that was the Drain Eye from the previous campaign. You get my point. Other heroes aren't as limited. So I do hope we get a different tool set. Even a mass version of Entangling Roots would be nice. I would actually accept that. Because it does damage in a group and shuts an enemy down. They can still use their abilities, but they can no longer attack. That's something. That's potent. I would be more than happy with that. Ambush! Defend yourselves! Insolent creatures who lack respect will not be tolerated in these consecrated lands. Bearman.
My watchers are never.
Has dulled my senses.
For Kalimdor.
Something must have happened to our sacred guardians. They'll never allow such beasts to enter our sacred isle.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanadon.
Certainly easier grabbing the horn this time round. As far as I remember, cannon horn gathering was a lot harder. Like, I think you had to fight and kill various specters of scenarios. I think the destruction we saw in the previous one that I couldn't ID, I think that was the destruction of Dalran in the previous campaign.
It shall be done.
Anudora.
It shall be done.
With the horn in my possession, my command over nature shall return at full might. Yes, how will the horn avail against relentless tide at a burning legion? The horn has stood as a beacon of hope for centuries. It alone will not save this world from destruction, Furion. You must seek more power. Are you alright, Shanto Stormrage? It is nothing, Sentinel. When my power is restored, we shall press on to Night Haven.
For Kalimdor.
Yeah, that's fair. Item drop. This ancient relic has the power to call upon this. Upgrade the horn by completing certain optional quests throughout the campaign. Awesome. Call upon the spirits of all night elves. Although owned by Cenarius, the horn is free to use by those he deems worthy to command the powers of nature. Wasn't as potent as I hoped. Alright, let's pull back. We'll get this done. Night Haven. What's the name of the city, the town in Moonglade? I was rarely ever in Moonglade as I never played a druid. What's this settlement there called? Because this could be just a new one for the campaign, because it is its own, like, thing. Or they could be borrowing the name from that canon town. So, again, I just like to compare and contrast.
Who threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. For Kalimdor, Anudora.
Went away. Fair enough.
That one's smoother than anticipated.
All too easy. Say no more. All too easy. Fair enough. All too easy.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Maybe I'm thinking of another level that's really difficult, or frig, it could be a different campaign altogether.
It shall be done. Anudora.
These mutated Murlocs are anything I've ever seen. We must put an end to this. Ah, that's the Bearman. No, he just wasn't on the
Dull
thing.
my senses. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor, Anudora.
Here we go.
It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done.
Press the attack.
As sleep dulled my senses. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
Age. Pull back.
The land and I are one.
Praise be.
I am the blaze of the goddess.
Is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
I kind of hate my naming methods here, but it's not like StarCraft 2 where there's any like auto naming.
On your mark. Done. All too easy.
Something is amiss. As sleep dulled my senses.
The treants have turned up in
Our
WoW,
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Fair enough.
but and the bearmen have, but the ancients really haven't had much of a thing in it.
Something.
Like they do turn up. Like you see the ancients, but they might just be standing there. You never see them rooting, en routing, you know, and it's typically just ancient protectors. I'm not sure if you ever see ancients of war or ancients of wisdom.
The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Ashtherodalador. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. It shall
Engage.
be done. Has sleep dulled my senses?
My watch is shut.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
Healing,
How dare you?
nothing in there.
Anudora.
Ooh,
Something is amiss. Ashtherodalador.
wait, back to town.
Dulled my senses.
My watch is over.
I sense unusual magic emitting from this shrine. No doubt destroying it will put an end to the Morlock's mutation. What is happening? Ah. That Morlock is enormous. This appears to be unhappy with the loss of its shrine. To arms, sentinels, and do for our door. I haven't heard Night Elf speaking too long.
For Kalimdor. The land and I. Ashtherodalador.
Actually, we're doing fun.
It shall be
Our warriors
Wait.
have engaged the enemy.
done. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I lost someone? Yeah, this is the issue.
It shall be done. Friends.
Point the way.
Do we really not have a better save than this?
Ashtherodalador. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
I've just lost too many units. I want to stop bleeding forces.
On your mark. Point the way.
Something is amiss.
Your move. Say no more. Done. Fair enough.
Wouldn't heal her though.
Fair enough. Say no more.
The land and I.
Chose the
are one.
Bearman.
It shall be done. Ashtherodalador. As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora.
It shall be done.
I'm gonna leave that.
Is amiss. For Kalimdor. shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Just movement speed. Not a rune I normally see. Maybe in the Rexar campaign.
As sleep dulled my senses. Hush the Rodonador.
Moonlight shines so bright.
Could you cast?
As sleep dulled my senses.
Wait.
Moonlight find justice.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Hush the Rodonador. It shall be done. Hush the Rodonador. Anudora.
In
Hush the Rodonador.
canon, they went on about night elves being savage, and Grom actually honestly sounded like he was in. Yeah, Grom honestly sounded like he was in love with them. Like he admired their savage beauty, kind of thing, like, or like as, you know, warriors, kind of thing. Never really.
Hush the Rodonador.
It seems kind of more of an informed trait than anything else. I've never really seen the savagery in their combat, you know? Like, oh no, they have archers. They ride on the back of cats and throw glaives. Not seeing the savagery here.
Hush the Rodonador. For Kalimdor. Hush the Rodonador. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Okay, engage.
It shall be done. The land
Definitely want him shot down. Back out already.
My watcher.
Goddamn revolving door prison systems.
as sleep dulled my senses.
Ring of superiority. Nice. And that is a icon from WoW. Did it turn up in Warcraft 3 though? Or did this actually get backported? So many things got ported forward to Warcraft. World of Warcraft.
For Kalimdor. Hush the Rodonador.
Sadly.
For a room.
Sadly no one to res. Like, I didn't lose anyone, but here, I lost them elsewhere. Can't exactly get them back.
As sleep dulled my senses. For Kalimdor. Hush the Rodonador. For Kalimdor. Hush the Rodonador. Anudora.
Okay, go get going.
I am the blade of the goddess.
With the flickering of that, of the charger icon, it makes me think it's about to wear out. Now it's about to wear out, but it was like that the whole way through. Okay, while they're running back, I'm actually going to stand up for a second and go grab my phone. As I plugged it into charge last night, but never actually turned it on. I kind of miss my iPhone insofar as it auto turns on when it's done charging. My Android here does not do that. Samsung Galaxy, if anyone's curious. S20 FE. Got it a while back at this point. I got it because my last iPhone gave me a terrible electrical shock. I jacked it into my PC port when I was recording Bannerlord, and I got a terrible shock off it. I was stupefied. I had to end the recording that day. You can hear what I sounded like in the thereafter. if you go check that series, my Bannerlord's early access footage. I don't remember which episode it was. I know I was working for like the Vaegers or the Nordic kind of guys. I was working for them and I was attacking the Force people. I think there was a battle in the woods or something, and I had to just bow out because I was just off. I'm not sure how much it came across my voice though. So often I feel like really off. Like, oh, it's like really noticeable. I'm clearly, off.
It shall be done.
But it doesn't come across in my voice. Other times I think I'm like, hiding it well, but it's obvious on my face. I have no idea. I thought that was a unit I'd forgotten here. I was like, damn it, you'd have been helpful. Deploy the stag.
For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done. As sleep dulled my senses. For Kalimdor.
Imagine getting bound by roots and then having a ton of bearmen just beat the shit out of you.
Anudora. What threatens these lands?
And elf women.
Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Let us pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage.
Something is amiss.
You're going to be hearing a few pings here. I had a fair lengthy conversation earlier. And my phone's only catching up to it now.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
Alright, shut it down. It does seem like it's breaking more.
How may I serve you guys?
As sleep dulled my senses, the land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. As sleep dulled my senses. For Kalimdor. The land and
Nothing
I
happened.
are one. It shall be done.
Who are those figures? They look somehow familiar to us. They bear the resemblance to the Highborn, but that is impossible. Banished their kind from this land eons ago. Their exile was forever. To what purpose brings the Highborn to this place? The Highborn possess great power, Furion. They may prove useful if we could find a way to exert power over them. It's Malfurion Stormrage. What should we do? Your assault upon this village is an affront to the balance. A new Dori Tala. A new Dolor Tala.
Anudora. It shall be done.
Bearman, fleet.
Ashtherodanador.
Okay, it just run in.
Anudora.
Sure. I'm being a little too over cagey. It's a micro mission. You have to be very conservative on units.
For Kalimdor. Ashtarodana. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Threatens these lands.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and innocent alike.
As sleep dull my
Beat this guy up.
On your mark. All too easy. Fair enough. Done.
The land and I are one.
Oh shit, they actually are taking damage. Hell. When I initially saw it, they were just under it looked like a play fight. Rather than an actual fight.
Ashtarodana. Anudora. Ashtarodana. Pathetic wretches. Anudora.
Our warriors have engaged
My
the
senses.
enemy.
The land and I are one.
An honor.
Sentinels, heal yourselves. Oh, that's annoying. I'm doing this too much. I'm just getting it. I'm just like, I'm just getting kind of obsessive with it, cause like I dread like going up. I dread going through the whole thing and then not having enough guys to actually win.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. As sleep dulled my senses. Torfala Nordora.
It's fine if it dies. Down here, assist.
Anudora.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
How may I serve the goddess?
As sleep dulled my senses. Pathetic wretches. Something is amiss.
There we go. Well, saved the archer, but the archers are profoundly flimsy. So, we did what we could. Sendo Stormrage, Tankaloon. The Highborn are holding my sisters captive to the south. Do not worry, Sentinel. We will free your captured brethren.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. As sleep dulled my senses. It shall be done.
Bearman dead.
Moonlight shines
The land and I are one.
and innocent alike.
Threatens these lands.
May men find justice.
Something is amiss. Ashtarodana. It shall be done. As sleep dulled my senses. Threatens these lands. Press the attack.
How may I
As
serve the
sleep
goddess?
dulled my senses. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands?
I've taken heavy casualties.
Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one.
As you wish. For Loon. It shall be done.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Something is amiss.
Moon shines upon the guilty and innocent alike.
For Falanordora. For Kalimdor.
Lost.
Your man is
Yet
declared.
another.
Strike. Plead your innocence.
Threatens
Your man.
No, I'm losing too many.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor.
Engage.
How may I serve the goddess?
Something is amiss. Press the attack.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike.
Threatens the land.
Move.
So,
Something is amiss.
That went better. And this will go a lot better now.
Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Focusing down the archer.
Pathetic wretches. Anudora.
Praise be.
fair enough.
The second one.
Worth the wait. Done. All too easy.
What threatens these lands?
I am the blade of the goddess. We will find
The land and
justice.
I are one. It shall be done.
May be prudent to actually use that to get rid of the slows.
For Kalimdor. Anudora. Threatens these lands.
Okay, that's body pull.
Anudora. It shall be done.
That's not body pulling, Malfurion.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Threatens these lands. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Anudora.
Excellent. That's two souls. That's a sorceress and a wizard dead. Priest.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor. How dare you!
Kill their back
Press the
line.
attack!
I am the blade of the goddess.
Dulled my senses.
We need to find justice
Threatens these
for
lands.
me. I am one of two.
The land and I are one.
Sing very nice.
Okay.
How dare you! It shall be done. Anudora.
But you can see why I've been overly protective of my units. Because you can easily hit a point where you can't actually progress. Like Malfurion was going to end up on, like, by himself on my initial attempt down here. And he was not going to break that by himself.
It shall be done. Something is amiss.
So,
The land and
needs
I
to have
are
buddies.
one.
Now Artis could probably break that by himself by abusing Divine Shield. Run in, smack a few people, run out, run in.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor. For Palanai.
Of course, when my archers died. Ooh, they have a stun. Good to know. Ooh, actually I got messages that I haven't seen. BRB. Hello folks, I'm back. Stopped for a bit. Oh yeah, I said about the messages. Also got breakfast. Spicy noodles, spicy Korean noodles. Beef JJIGAE? I don't know how to say any words in Korean. So look, I barely speak Irish. I have no idea. But that's what was wrote on the packet. Spicy as fuck. Put in like half the chili packet. Not used to spice. So yeah, it's I'm sweating. But let's continue. Yeah, definitely need the captives. But how best to approach it?
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Yeah, we're gonna have to body pull.
How may I serve
As you
the
wish.
goddess?
Something is amiss. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodalador. Anudora. Pathetic wretches.
I wonder how many I need to body pull. Like,
The land and I are one.
could I leave the casters standing and just pull them out?
For Kalimdor.
Like, how much does the tower add to the fight?
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Alright.
It shall be
Apparently
done.
we're getting everyone but the tower.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done. How dare you! As sleep dulled my senses. For Falanodora. Threatens these lands.
Okay, that went well.
Dulled my senses.
Nearly lost an arch. Nearly lost an archer, but it worked out.
Anudora.
Ah, there is more. Not much. I can hear our comrades from the other side, yet my powers cannot open the door. If only I could reach a generator from here.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Rush it.
As sleep dulled my senses,
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and innocent alike.
as sleep dulled my senses. Anudora.
Walk away. All too easy.
Scroll of healing. Yeah, that'll be useful to have.
What threatens these lands?
What was with that weird glow, Malfurion?
The land and I are
Glow
one.
Vicken. Oh, Hornus Daenerys upgrade. Ooh, it just doubled it. Nice.
For Kalimdor,
It used to be 100 hit points, 2 hit point regen. 100 hit points, 2 hit point. 100 hit points, 1 hit point regen. Now it's 2-2. It's beautiful.
as sleep dulled my senses.
What? Not a word of gratitude.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Is amiss.
Hmm.
My watchers are ready.
As sleep dulled my
Is
senses.
it in?
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent
Something
alike.
is amiss.
How may I serve the goddess?
As sleep dulled my senses.
On your mark, point the way.
There we go.
Something is amiss.
On your mark.
Damn, I should have pulled her back in before using that scroll.
Your move.
Over there. I
As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora.
in. Ooh, he escaped.
Dulled my senses.
Go off.
Is amiss.
Move. Move.
The land and I are one.
Ooh, I could actually just have had them hide, but that means they take a few shots. Running off might save them. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to body pull. I'm gonna send my wounded back to town. I could send them to the one here, though it only has 2 fountains.
Done. Same.
The land and I are one.
On your mark. All too easy. Fair enough.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Say no more. On your mark.
The Malfurion. Alright.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Your move.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanalu.
Alright, land boy. Get over here.
It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be
Waiting on
done.
you.
For
Engage.
Kalimdor,
Away.
threatens
Kill him.
these lands. As sleep dulled
Oh
my
well,
senses.
rip.
Threatens these
Away. On your mark. All too easy.
Rip.
Walk away.
threatens these lands.
The archers are grotesquely fragile, so I'm not surprised at them dying.
Ashtherodanalu. It shall be done.
These sentries are very sturdy. I quite like them.
Amiss.
Wish I had them on my Ev in the other campaign. So I suppose I'm not fighting heavy, not heavy. Suppose I'm not fighting... I suppose I'm not fighting Chaos Orcs right now. I'm fighting Highborn. The power level's a bit different.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodalador. Anudora. Something is amiss. Vocalibus.
Nice.
Something is amiss.
Engage.
How may I serve the goddess?
Do that promptly.
Unmarked.
Threatens these lands. As sleep dulled my senses.
I'm down one.
Anudora.
Kind of been forgetting about Q.
Something.
I really do appreciate the rebinds. It really does help.
I are one.
Waiting on you.
Something is amiss.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Well, these are down as arcane towers. They aren't the arcane towers I'm used to with mana burn.
Sleep dulled my senses. Ashtherodalador.
Further. Is this the mission with the choice, or is that next mission?
Anudora. Something is amiss. It shall be done.
How may I serve the goddess?
Engage. Heal.
Moonlight shines upon guilty and innocent alike.
Rip.
Is amiss.
Knock it off.
How may I serve the goddess?
As sleep dulled my senses.
We're gonna take a few losses, but it's fine.
Ashtherodalador. How dare you! It shall be.
And this way. Heal up. Please be the end of fighting.
An honor.
I think this is cutscene. And not a fight. It cannot be. Hello, brother. You look shocked to see me. I sealed you beneath the cold depths of the Earth, and your imprisonment was for all eternity. How did you escape? Escaped? Why, I longed to be released from that dreaded cell ever since the moment of my entombment. For many years I languished in hell. I experienced nothing but torment within those walls. Maev's gaze was but a mere nuisance compared to my insatiable hunger for the arcane, which became unbearable. However, fortune struck upon me when Maiev, along with many of her watchers, forsook their vigil. Seizing the opportunity, I shattered my bonds. Tied in with a previous campaign. I don't remember the story there, though. With all my force, I crushed remaining jailers and made a run for the surface. What of the Highborn? Are they simply a pawn for your selfish ambitions? Believe me, brother, the Highborn I command are not the ones who led us to war with the Legion. They are a new breed of magic wielders, created using the energies found in the nearby fountain. Good grief. Don't tell me you've partaken the waters of the tainted fountain. You don't understand. The power it grants will allow us to defeat the demons and save this world from darkness. Madness. Do you not realize that the very magics you covet are of the legions? And what makes you think that? The monarch's arts are known to me, but this is different. The water's energies are unlike any I've ever seen before. But I beheld satyrs seeking to defile the fountain, Sildin. How can you say they're not hand in hand with the Legion? The satyrs are nothing more than simple weaklings who linger to whatever magics they can. Besides, it's not how the Legion's nature to offer immense power and no consequence. This doesn't make any sense. You have always been naive, brother. You know the prophecy, as the Legion's coming is inevitable. If we're to live, then we must take whatever powers we can get, use them to defeat the demons once and for all. I'm sorry, brother, but I cannot allow you to deny me of my purpose. Demons are coming, and it's either us or them who will survive. You are no brother of mine. Okay, it's next mission where we make the choice, though. I'm not sure how I should take this, like, emotionally. Is it pizzazz? Is it dramatic rage? I'm just concerned.